pag-asa, at pagmamahal sa inyo, sa isa't isa, at sa aming sarili upang tapat naming magampanan ang mabigat na tungkulin bilang mambabatas at huwes. Huwag niyo pong hayaan na malihis kami sa landas tungo sa makahulugang pagbabago para sa kapakanan ng sambayanang Pilipino. Ilayo po ninyo kami sa tukso ng pagmamalinis, pagmamarunong, pagmamagaling, pagmamalaki, at pagmamalabis sa ngalan ng mailap na katotohanan at katarungan na ating patuloy na hinahanap sa loob at labas ng hukumang ito. At sa pagtatapos po ng paglilitis na ito at sa araw ng pagpapasya, ipaalala po ninyo sa aming lahat na kayo ang puno at dulo ng sanlibutan at siyang tanging maghuhusga sa lahat naming inisip, sinabi at ginawa para sa lahat ng inyong nilikha sa maikli at hiram na buhay na pansamantalang ipinagkaloob ninyo sa amin. Siya nawa.
So nawa. The Secretary will now call the roll of Senators.
The Honorable Senator Judges Angara, Arroyo, Cayetano Alan Peter Compañero, Cayetano Pia, Defensor Santiago, Drilon Ejercito Estrada, Escudero Gingona, Honasan, Lacson, Lapid, Ligarda, Marcos, Osmeña, Pangilinan, Pimentel, Recto, Revilla, Soto, Trillanes, Villar, the Senate President.
With 19 Senator Judges present, the presiding officer declares the presence of a quorum. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. President, may I ask the Sergeant-at-Arms to make the proclamation?
The Sergeant-at-Arms is directed to make the proclamation.
All persons are commanded to keep silent under pain of penalty while the Senate is sitting on trial on the articles of impeachment against Chief Justice Renato Corona.
Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. President, I move that we dispense with the reading of the March 20, 2012 Journal of the Senate sitting as an impeachment court and consider the same as approved.
Is there any objection? There being none, the March 20, 2012 Journal of the Senate sitting as an impeachment court is hereby approved. The Secretary will now please call the case.
Case number 002-2011 in the matter of impeachment trial of Honorable Chief Justice Renato Corona.
Appearances, Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. President, may we ask the respective councils to make their appearances or enter their appearances?
Good afternoon, Mr. President, and the honorable members of the Senate sitting in impeachment.
Good afternoon.
Same appearances for the prosecution. We are ready, Your Honors.
Noted.
Or the
Defense.
defense?
For the defense, Your Honor, the same appearance.
Welcome back,
Ready, Your Honor.
Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I hope you have recovered from your vertigo.
I would like to be given at least 1 minute, Your Honor, to extend my apologies to the Honorable Court and to the members of this Honorable Court, Your Honor, for not being
Apologies
able...
unnecessary.
For not, Your Honor,
Unnecessary. We realize that you had some problems. So.
that have entered into my mind, Your Honor, but as part of the courtesy due to this court, Your Honor, I just want that to be made of record.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor. And
So-
I assure this court that there was nothing intentional. It was merely due to the ailment suffered by this representation. As in fact, I'm still wobbly, Your Honor.
Sapagkat tao lamang tayo.
Salamat po. Kagalang-galang na Pangulo.
Noted.
Mr. President,
Majority Floor Leader.
thank you. Mr. President, for the business for the day, we will have the continuation of the examination of witness Carmina Cruz, the customer relations head of Alveo Land. There were documents that were asked or requested by the defense to be submitted. Correspondence preceding Ms. Cruz's June 4 letter to Ms. Corona concerning invitation to inspect defects found and other instances in which it relates to the acceptance and turnover of the unit. Information related to the condominium corporation and Mrs. Corona's acceptance of the unit, if any.
We will just have her summoned, Your Honor, for only a
Bring the
couple of
witness
minutes.
in and let her take the witness stand under the same oath for cross-examination. The first witness is Carmina Cruz.
Inaantabayanan po natin ang pagbalik nitong isa sa mga witnesses ng depensa. Siya po ay naglahad na ng kanyang testimonya kahapon.
Carmina.
Ito pong si Carmina Cruz, ang Customer Relations Head ng Alveoland. Siya po ay tumestigo kahapon tungkol sa mga reklamo ni Mrs. Corona tungkol dun sa kanyang unit. At yung liham, isang handwritten letter ang ipinresenta nga ng depensa. At maging itong mga sulat naman, itong sagot ng Customer Relations Division ng Alveoland ay ipinresenta rin kahapon dito sa impeachment trial.
So makikita natin ay marami pa yatang clarificatory questions ukol doon sa mga napatunayan. Samantalang balik tayo sa Senate Hall.
Under the same oath, the prosecution may now cross-examine the witness, Ms. Cruz.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, what's the pleasure of the gentleman from the defense?
thank you, Mr. President. May it please the Court, we ended yesterday with a request to bring back Ms. Cruz because there were certain documents that she had not produced.
So you want to
I would like
have
to
additional
I would like to complete my direct examination.
additional direct question?
A continuation of the direct, actually,
Yes.
Your Honor.
All
Yes.
right, proceed.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
I don't think the prosecution has any objection.
We have no objection, Your
All
Honor.
right, proceed.
And before I proceed, Your Honor, I wish also to publicly apologize to Ms. Cruz. There was an unfortunate article that appeared in the Philippine Star imputing some kind of relationship between myself and Ms. Cruz. And I want to make it of record that I am not in conformity with the publication, and I would like to give Ms. Cruz fair opportunity to deny.
What is that relationship?
It was some item, Your Honor. I apologize.
Let's forget about those things. Anyway,
Yes, Your Honor. I will proceed.
we are adults. So
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Cruz, yesterday I asked you to bring documents preceding June 4,
Yes.
2008,
Yes.
relating to the acceptance of Mrs. Corona.
Yes.
I am sorry, to the inspection of the unit of Mrs. Corona.
Yes.
Do you have them with you?
Yes, I have them with me.
Would you be so kind as to show us the document?
Yes.
both counsels may proceed to scrutinize the document and agree that agree if you can agree.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where shall I put? We'll start off.
Your Honor, the witness is showing us a document on the letterhead of Community Innovations, which is the company that she works for, and it appears to be dated June 20th, 2006. I wish to inform the court, as well as the prosecution, that we do not have a copy of the original as well.
Show it to the prosecution, and if they have no question about its authenticity, then so be it.
We cannot stipulate, Your Honor, because it's a photocopy and the signatory is not Ms. Cruz, Your Honor.
At any rate, Ms. Cruz, can you please tell us where this document, where did you get this document from?
I got the document from the June 20, 2006 letter from our archives for all the copies of the notifications on acceptance for all the towers in columns.
All right, proceed.
Do you confirm, therefore, that this letter was an official letter from your company or your representative to Mrs. Corona?
Yes, I do confirm.
Do you confirm, therefore, that the records of your company contain this letter?
Yes, I do confirm. as
Do
well.
you confirm, therefore, that this is the first letter inviting Mrs. Corona to accept the or inspect? I'm sorry, to inspect the unit.
Yes, I do confirm that this is the first letter that we sent out.
All right. Now you will recall from Your Honor, may we request that this be marked as Defense Exhibit number
Mark it
220, and that the date June 20, 2006 be marked as Defense Exhibit 220A.
That's another letter?
The same letter, Your Honor, just the date.
June?
June 20, 2006.
What I have here is June 2008.
Yes, Your Honor. This document precisely precedes that exhibit, and it was this letter now which was the basis for that letter that you are referring to, Mr. President.
Are they identical in contents?
No, Your Honor. The exhibit that
They are linked.
They are linked, Your
All
Honor,
right.
yes.
You want to mark that as an exhibit?
Yes, I just did, Your Honor.
What number is it?
Exhibit 220, Your
All
Honor.
right, mark it accordingly.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, can you please tell us, based on your communications with Mrs. Corona, if you know, what happened after she received that letter of June 20, 2006?
Based on our records, we have a copy of, she was able to come to visit the site, the Columns Ayala Avenue, and then perform an inspection of the unit.
And can you tell us if there is any documentation, any record regarding that inspection?
From the records we have found, there is a punch list.
Would you be so kind as to explain to us what a punch list is?
A punch list is a recording of items found in the unit when an inspection is done. It indicates things that needs to be rectified, repaired, or cleaned up inside the unit.
When you say things that need to be rectified, could this include defects, mistakes?
Yes, that's possible.
All right. Was there such a punch list relating to the inspection of Mrs. Corona?
Yes, there is a punch list.
Do you have the punch
That is
list?
the inspection in 2006.
That is right, Your Honor. Do you have that punch list with you?
Yes, I have the form with me.
Would you be so